All right, so good morning. Scott Ostrode here, Keller Williams Realty, with my friend Brad Lingle, Guild Mortgage. We've been having conversations with our buyers about their fear of making offers right now because they're afraid that the prices are going down on homes, which I think is a rational fear. We've seen some softness in some prices, but what scares me about that is that we're in an environment where interest rates are also going up. So I brought my friend Brad today to help us with some payments where prices sit today and what's going to happen if rates go up. So Brad, today, what's our kind of going rate on interest rates?
Well, as we have up here, Scott, it's a good question. We're calling a 30-year conventional 20% down rate right around 5.25%, and that would be no points. I think what you're getting to, the interesting point is that last year, interest rates were about 4.25% with no points. So over the last year, we've already lost 1% on interest rates, and they're probably going to continue to rise, and it's going to have a great effect on payments.
Okay, so if we look at today's rate then, on an average purchase price, just as an example, of a $500,000 home, at that 5.25%, we're looking at a monthly payment of $2,433. So the question is, if you're trying to time the market going down, what does that look like if prices go down by 5%? Now, a 5% drop in price is a pretty dramatic drop in price. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. But the more likely thing that will happen over the next duration, maybe 3 months, 6 months, is we're going to see an increase in the interest rate of probably at least a half a point. So if rates go from 5.25 to 5.75, the impact is basically your monthly payment hasn't changed. It's changed by only $11. So Brad, what's more likely to happen? Prices go down by 5% or rates go up by 0.5%?
And that's a great question. I think that's what everyone's trying to figure out. We've had 100 years, in the past 100 years, we've had two major economic downturns, the Great Depression and the Great Recession. So just conventional wisdom would say that it's unlikely to happen a third time in such a short time period from the last economic depression. So the answer is it's much more likely that interest rates are going to continue to rise with the economy continuing to churn out and employment being low. Interest rates will rise much faster than any perceived drop in a home price. What's going to happen is that while the home prices go down, with interest rates rising, your payment stays exactly the same. So you're really treading water. There's no benefit to waiting for the price to drop.
So let's take the last example, kind of an extreme example. Well, let's just say that prices over the next year were to drop 10%. So instead of being at $500,000, now prices have dropped all the way down to $450,000. In an environment where rates are likely to go up 1% over the next 12 months, still your payment really hasn't fluctuated in any of these examples. So for our clients out there right now, if affordability is your driving factor, meaning that if your monthly payment is what's most important to you, I caution you about waiting, because if prices don't drop at these rates, you're actually going to probably cost yourself more money on a monthly basis as it relates to your payment. So if you have any additional questions that we can help with, please feel free to give us a call. Looking forward to doing business with you.